Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here, and welcome back to Union Cross. This is going to be my first part of 3 parts for Guilty Campaign. Basically, I'm going to do power, speed, and then magic. Or whatever order I end up doing it. So we're going to start off with power and see if I can increase my Nova during this Nova campaign. So, if you guys don't know already, Guilty Campaign is here. If you guilt your medal, let me just switch it up so I can actually see the top one. I get to put this medal in here and increases what the percentage I get during this campaign period. There's no notice, so you guys probably don't know about it, or you guys do if you watch everybody. But basically, up there you see it says 20 to 50%, but really during the Guilty Campaign, I can get minimum 30%. So I get 10% less, more than I would have got. So this is the best time to actually guilt your medals because you will get that higher percentage faster. And also, people ask, why do you wait for Guilty Campaigns? Because look at it this way. If you had a big wheel that had 100 numbers on it, 1 to 100, if that wheel spins, you have to go through 100 numbers. But with a guilting campaign, if you have a wheel that takes away a percentage of that, let's say the wheel goes down 50, now you only have 50 numbers to spin between. Now, people ask, even though I guilted my illustrated Belle and Beast and it was 117%, why not just put my extra Belle and Beast and try again? It's because it would roll from 80 to 150, where during the guilted campaign, it'll roll between 100 and 150, I believe. So it makes the wheel smaller compared to going back down. So it has a less chance of going to a lower number in the 80s, 90s. Instead, it'll go towards the higher numbers, hopefully. So you guys can see here, I got 130%, and the question was, why not just do this? Because you see 80 to 150%, that's 70 numbers, and let's pretend we're spinning a wheel. We have to spin the wheel between 70 numbers because you can get below your actual guilt. My guilt's 113. You can still get below that, but it won't change the number. It'll just say 130% again. But the wheel's smaller now, so there's only 50 numbers being spinned. So now I have a higher chance of getting max guilt during a guilting campaign. So that's why you guys want to wait for a guilty campaign, because your chances of getting a higher number become smaller. Even though your medal's already guilted, the numbers become smaller because now it won't drop to 80 or 81 or 82 or 83. It'll go from 100, 101, so less chances of getting a lower guilt. So let's do our guilty campaign. I'm only going to explain this in this video. The other videos, I won't repeat this, don't worry. So let's go from the top all the way down, and we're going to start with Kingdom Hearts Riku. I got this guy guilted. Again, these tier 2s are pretty much useless, but I just want them for the Nova. So we do have a chance of getting a better Nova. As you guys can see right here, new bonus 30 to 50%. So let's go with this. And hopefully I don't get to forget to switch my skills around for my illustrated Belle and Beast, because I forgot that last time. I overwrote a lot of good skills. So max guilt, 47%. Wasn't expecting much there. But now we also get traits, which is good if you have the medals for it. If you don't have the medals for it, then you can't do anything about traits. So I'm not really looking forward to any traits on these. I'm just trying to get a better guilt and get my Nova up. I'm going to skip all the animations because it'll be way too long. There's no point in putting you guys through that. 35%, are you serious? And 1,000 strength. I'm not going to let them roll through. I'm just going to click them as fast as I can. I'll let this part roll, but nothing else. So we got a good trait, and we got 10% more. That's good right there. Let's see what we get for this. So I'll let the roulette thing happen, but not the animation. Defense plus 2,000. No, thank you. I got myself a really good Captain Goofy here. So let's continue on to the next one. We got Bambi, my Lord and Savior Bambi. Here we go. I got no Mushus, so I can't do anything about that. Sorry, you're all in the dust. But Bambi, all hail Bambi. Here we go. I think I already got a trade on Bambi from doing something. No, I haven't traded Bambi before. So let's get 100%, or sorry, 50% guilt here and a really good trait. Extra attack, 40% attack damage would be good because this is a skill medal. 43%, not a bad start. And our trait is extra attack, please. Extra attack. Bambi, my savior, guys. There we go. Bambi, best medal in game. Can't stop it. Can't stop it. There you go. Let's max guilt it. 50%. Make this perfect. You gave me extra attack. Let's do the 50%. Boom. I did that so early. I did that boom so early. That was my bad. I don't care about anything else. I'm going to keep that at that. That's what I want if she is perfect. Oh, did I say? Whatever. Ignore that part. All right, here we go. And quick stop. 48%. There we go. There we go. I already stopped the wheel. Perfect. All right, Bambi, you are perfect. You're perfect. I love you. Stay sexy. Alright, next we got Simba. Simba, I haven't got anything on him, but I believe I got a trait. Yeah, I already got 1,000 strength on Simba, which I'm good with. That's basically what I want, or negative 60%. Early stop. 30%. 40%. I think I said 30 kind of. And the trait I don't care about. I'm going to skip on that. I'm not going to use these medals, so having an extra 1,000 strength is probably the best I want to do. And 50%. I don't know. There's too many medals to actually wait for that to keep spinning. So I'm just going to try with like one of those lucky stops where you stop it early. So far, no max guilt, which is... but at the same time, it's alright. I think I got a trait on Goofy already. Yeah, I got damage and raid, 40%, but I got a bunch of these guys. So we're going to do all quick stops for this. 35% and 800. Don't care. Actually, I should start stocking up on some medals with like sleep resist and all that. Just in case they actually are useful later, I should really do them to my tier 2s. 49%, there you go. And we got poison resist. Like this, I should keep like 2 or 3 medals of poison resist, just in case future content does require us to have some kind of resist. I don't know, 49% and 2,000 defense. Again, I should be stocking up on this stuff, but at the moment, I don't care. Paralysis compared to paralysis. Let's see if we can get paralysis to overwrite. I think it says it anyways. 49%. It didn't overwrite. Actually, I think it did. It was blinking. I think it did. I'm going to keep the 2,000 actually. I'm going to keep the 2,000 and just stock up on medals that have like resist and stuff like that. I don't know. 49% and paralysis. This is the only one I want to skip because there were so many, and 49% on the first one was good enough. So here we go. Here's a medal I used in the beginning. You guys can tell 1,000 chips, 1,000 Dales, Sids, and I put attack boost too. Kingdom Hearts 2, Black Coat Riku A. I use this medal along with my my Cloud, and I basically waited so long. I was like, oh, we're gonna get Mickey and Brooms. This is way back, like in the beginning, first couple months. I was like, I'm gonna use a Mickey and Broom on this medal because it's so good, and it was. A 3.24 multiplier back then, guys, was incredible. And I was like, I'm gonna guilt this medal one day. I'm gonna guilt it, and it's like over a year later, and I'm guilting the medal. I waited 9 months for this, guys. More than almost 9 months. Yep, 9 months, and I get 41%. Not bad. Not bad at all. And if I get 1,000 strength or negative 60, I can actually I can use this medal still. Nope. Alright, so sad. I waited almost a year, or sorry, 9 months to guilt this guy. That is so sad, guys. If you watch my older videos, you'll see it. It's there. Alright, so we got Beast coming up next. Beast is our next one. Beast does damage no matter what the defense is, just like our Kairi. 33%. So the more percentage, yeah, you do more damage, but it's always the same amount. And extra attack. That's not bad. I believe this is the one. Inflicts a fixed amount of damage, yeah. So actually, extra attack on that should be good. Does it lower the damage of a medal that does fixed amount of damage? I think it does. I don't know. I'd have to test it out. If we got extra attack on Kairi, would it do 6,000, 6,000? Or whatever. It increases if it's fully guilted. So would it do 20,000, 20,000? I'm not sure about that. It probably lowers the actual amount. What else we got here? We got Valor Form. Actually, there's one already fused. So Valor Form Sora, I got 2,000 on it, which is not whatever, but it's a trait on it already. So this is going to be the first roll, and then I got one more roll after this. This was a good medal as well back then. This medal was really good. Again, it's all L class. People really, really wanted these medals, but what are you going to do? Now it means nothing. Just like our tier 3s are eventually going to mean nothing, tier 4s are going to eventually be the mediocre standard stuff. The game carries on, and going back and guilting these tier 2s really shows me that. It really says, hey, you wasted all those jewels on bad banners. And that's why I became very careful, because I knew like medals eventually would have 2,000 defense, 2,000 defense. Medals eventually would be replaced, so I decided to always go for the best game-changing medals that look like they have a long distance ahead of them. So we're almost halfway done. This is why I'm trying to speed between them, because if I let all these animation play, then I'm not going to get anywhere. 32%, really bad guilt. That's 2% away from the lowest, but let's see if we get a good trade on him. Because Kingdom Hearts Cloud, 60%, that's good. Was actually, oops, was actually a good medal back then. And I believe he had his own banner. Like if you pulled, every time you pulled, you got a guaranteed Kingdom Hearts Cloud. And people spent like 15,000 jewels to guilt this guy. I think it was this one or the other Cloud. But One of the clouds, there was a guaranteed banner, and people spent 15,000 jewels to gilt him. People spent a ton of money to gilt this guy right here. And it was just looking at them now, it's like, why did we spend the jewels on that? And it wasn't even like that super needed back then either. Back then, you could have got away with anything. But Hercules was another medal, as you guys can tell. Chips and Dales. I wanted this medal gilted when it came out. I was like so close to gilting it way back when, and a year later, guys, I'm gilting it. Thank you, Cena. Thank you for making me wait so long on medals I actually wanted back then. So, we are now at Phil. Phil already has, I believe, ray damage. I would want extra attack on here. Not like I'm going to use it, but, you know, bragging rights. Just to say my Phil's got extra attack. I know my Bambi does. 35%. Garbage. Garbage. Alright, extra attack. Be like Bambi. Bambi and Phil. A Phil riding Bambi. Hey, 60%. I'll take that. I'll take that. Why not? One more try for extra attack and 15% more guilt. Let's check it out. Come on, Phil. Don't let us down. Whoa, first max guilt. It's not a good medal. I don't know why I'm excited. I'm just excited to see max guilt. There you go. Thanks, Phil. And finish it off with extra attack. I can't believe my first max guilt. There we go. Dave. Alright, you're done. You're done. You're done for the day. Go home. But 50% max guilt, first medal. We're looking good here. We're looking good. Should I jump to an important medal or keep... Actually, I don't think I have anything left. I organized everything ahead of time, guys. I made all my medals 6 stars, so you guys didn't have to see me leveling up medals. I made sure everything would make it as soon as possible. I do have medals like this I'm going to fuse for traits, especially my Sebastian, but I want to save that for another video because I also want to talk about them in detail. So we got... What do we have left? I just got this medal. If you watched my last video, I did a little secret pull in it. And we're down to the last 2. So we are going to do Pooh Bear first, which has 800 HP. I don't mind that. But obviously, extra attack is utility medals. Your utility medals, you want extra attack. But I also want max guilt on this because I believe this was a limited time medal. You're not going to get in pulls. It was a limited time medal. 100%? 86%. Okay, it didn't move, and we didn't get a better trait. So to end this all off, I think I didn't miss anything. I'm not going to go back and look, but my illustrated Bell and Beast. Now, it's a bad idea to increase his damage because during important high score challenges, I don't want him to actually do damage to enemies. But you know what? At the same time, I want my illustrated Bell and Beast to be a beast. I want this guy to do it. So here we go. Override skill. Take that away. You guys know what video I'm talking about. I lost my SP attack age 1. It's not happening again. It's not. Defense boost 2 or whatever I have on this one. What do I have on this one? Defense boost 2. I'm okay with that. I'll get more later. So here we go. 150%. Please. 150%. Quiet now. Quiet for this. Not a worry. Are you kidding me? Are you... screw you, Cena. Screw you and your RNG. And we got 2,000 defense, which I already went over. It's not... Let me just make sure. Let me just put it there. I'd rather the HP. HP is where I want to be at. So, that was useless. That was a waste of a Bell and Beast. There we go, guys. That's the Guilty campaign. Sadly, I did not wait for him making a Minnie Mouse, and the traits weren't that good either. Not that worse, but that's a bad ending. That's a bad ending right there. But that is all my power medals that I can actually guilt at the moment. My Sebastian's already guilted for my last guilting video. There was no traits. It wasn't during traits then, and I had a lot of chances to do it. But I still got, what, 4 chances at getting traits. I can get double cast on this, double cast on Kyrie, and then I don't have to worry about my Bell and Beast being super strong. So that's why I'm not going to add mirrors on my Bell and Beast just because of high score challenges. I don't want my buff medals to do a ton of damage. But Bell and Beast was an exception because I used him for Coliseum. So I do want him to do a lot of damage, and he already has extra attack. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully your luck is better than my luck. The only guy I got max guilt on was Phil. And that's it. Bambi's 2 away. 2% away. All hail Bambi. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.